loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Got a hand on it. Houston working the ball around. And there's a 3-second violation.
So 3-second violation. Celtics ball.
Boston trailing. The kick to Tatum. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Walsh. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Ball.
Just 3 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Pass to Şengün. Just 4 to shoot. From 11 feet away, it's deflected. Celtics trail by 3. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and...
Okay! Wow!
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Davison can't hit. The Celtics on offense.
Rockets foul. Davison. First personal foul. First team foul. Rockets substitution.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Houston will go for a different look here.
Entertainment.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Durant puts some moves on. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's White. They've only given up 2 points this quarter.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Shepherd. Misses from short range. The three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
Davison left side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They set the screen. Outside White.
2 minutes remaining in the
No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Rockets trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Tatum. Houston with another miss. White looking it over. Inside. White gets it to go. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And Houston has possession, trailing by 5. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they need this. Good work defensively by White. Now Tatum, 12 points for him. And there's the screen for 3. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Davison. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
When you want an emphatic finish, Brown is the man you are looking for. He does not waste opportunities like that.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davison. And the layup is good. Davison's got his second basket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's a screen. Here's Brown. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Durant. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And he drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
The length, the quickness. There's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Pritchard surviving the D. Picked by Vucevic. And Pritchard, here we go. Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. He was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Pritchard hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. And it's Shepard missing. Hauser with it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. 6 to shoot. Pritchard from outside. The rebound by Shepard. Rockets trail by 3. For the tie. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Outside Durant. Pick by Smith. To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
White with it. Guarded by Smith. Down low. Pritchard gets it to go.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Brian.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And Pritchard, here we go. Banked it in off the glass. Pritchard's got 6.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here is Thompson for 3. Durant. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That one goes. Count it. 2 minutes. Give him 8 points now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Thompson drops in the layup for 2.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Here's Pritchard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's White. Pritchard, he's open. Kevin Durant with a rebound. 46 seconds left in the third. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Inside. Now Şengün. No points so far. That one falls. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
And Houston has possession. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 8.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Houston.
Talk about being poised under.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Five to shoot. This one for 3. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? It's an absolute bomb.
Rockets trail by 4. Here's Newton. Outside for Green. Pass to Okogie. Queta pulls it in.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
On the wing, Tatum. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both teams will make substitutions. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
There's Tatum with the 3. And there's a pick. On the wing, Hauser. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. And so Capella will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 4. Here's Shepherd. Over Tatum. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Let's loose for 3. And they get it back. From deep. JT for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside Tatum.
All about Tatum shredding the D with his passing. So effective in pick and rolls.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Tatum brings a double team.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side, Durant. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Brown. Oh, wow. What a finish by Jaylen Brown.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Durant. It's good from beyond the arc.
3.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from 3. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
Brown. Durant there for the rebound. No one near him. Nice. That one's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Durant. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. To tie it up, he gets the layup.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Brown.
Jams it home. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Free throw good. Brown.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on his team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Tatum brings a double team. Durant fires. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
There's a screen. Tatum going inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Durant. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
What is under?
To take the lead. Buries it. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Tatum. Cashes it in.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Durant! Oh, the long ball, no good! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this.
Oh, that'd be
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Now here's Tatum. Tatum barreling in. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a
That's what
dunk!
I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane. Because once he's in there, you're done.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting for Houston.
He hits the second from the line.
ABC.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum. Brown on the wing. He launches. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
First time.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
No good.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Takes a three, and he nails it.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Durant. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
It's White with a drive.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Durant. Bucket is good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Here's Keita. In the corner, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
The free ball is down.
And they suck the air right out of this place by drilling the three. Could be what saves the day for them.
Brown with it. Here comes Brown. Both hands there for a little extra.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Oh, money!
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
I ain't like
And he buries the jumper.
As versatile as they have become in NBA history, Durant just makes it look so easy.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Tatum.
that.
From downtown.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
And here's Durant. And we're going to have a jump ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Thompson, 4th personal foul, first team foul.
Tips it. Şengün pulls it down.
Boston foul.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 6 seconds left to play in overtime. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson.
Coast bad boy, I represent it. Ray, that's a bad toy.